Hello, everyone. My name is Princess Pearl, and it is an absolute delight to see you. Hello, Dragon Lancer. Hello, 32-bit kid. Thank you so much for stopping by. Tonight, we have reached the final game in the Space Quest series, Space Quest 6, The Spinal Frontier. Yay! Alrighty. So, as I mentioned, final game in the series. This one it's kind of a weird one. It was sort of made in two halves. Originally, it was Josh Mandel working on it, also known as the original voice of King Graham in the King's Quest games. But then he left partway through, and Scott Murphy came back to work on it, and he went off in kind of a different direction. So this game is all sort of a mismatch. Might be able to get it. Oh, yes. Hey, Von Ather, good to see you. One of the early development names was Where in Cortland, San Diego is Roger Wilco. And we will see why that is so in sort of the end game section. This is the Space Quest I am the least familiar with. So there's going to be probably a lot of struggling with puzzles. May ask you guys for help, because you guys collectively are very smarter than I am on my little lonesome. And that's the fun part of doing streams, is talking with y'all, you guys figuring stuff out. So let's get into it. Start. I was expecting the bop, 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 but we got a honking noise first. Okay. Start new game.
The StarCon Federation has reached its decision. Roger Wilco, please step forward. Roger Wilco, you have been judged guilty of the following crimes: abandoning your post, deviating from mission parameters, misuse of StarCon property, disintegrating a fellow officer, perpetrating a sequel without authorization, and consorting with a female of higher rank.
Oh my, consorting.
Do you have anything to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Can't you guys take a joke?
Do you have anything intelligent to say for yourself before we pronounce sentence?
Nope.
Very well. It is the opinion of this tribunal that as punishment for your crimes against the StarCon Federation, you are to be decommissioned.
Ooh, a Josh
You are hereby stripped of the rank of captain. You are no longer an officer of the StarCon Federation. Your enrollment at StarCon Academy is hereby terminated. However,
severely beefy. Oh.
Due to your successful return of the SCS Eureka, your rescue of the Goliath's crew, and the fact that nobody gets rid of stubborn mildew stains and black heel marks as well as you do, we are returning you to your former post.
I'm going to get demonetized for this when I put it up on YouTube.
You are hereby ordered to resume your duties immediately as janitor second class on board the SCS Deep Ship 86.
Hey there, Yeti Force! Welcome, welcome! You're just in time to watch an athletic supporter fly through the air. Aren't you glad?
Attention
still don't
all
have control.
hands. This is your commander speaking. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your fine performance during our recent episode, A Stitch in Time Saves Gamma 9.
Recent episode.
So, thank you,
Oh, I just.
thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As a gesture of appreciation, we're putting in for shore leave on Polysorbate 60. Enjoy yourselves and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Kilbasa out.
Meanwhile, in a deserted warehouse just outside the galaxy.
So this is where CG Animation entered the Space Quest series.
I don't care how you do it, gentlemen, so long as his body is intact. Do you understand?
Yes, we got it. Yes, right, we got it. Yes, right.
Good. Now, I believe you'll find him here, on Polysorbate 60, on shore.
Hey, Shivananda! Illyrian feline aliens are our true ancestors. I know a lot of people who are very much like house cats. Hooray! Okay, we're into
Okay,
the game
I'm
proper
ready.
now.
Energize.
Like a lot of demos, the Space Quest 6 demo is a completely different plot from the main game. You have to deal with an invasion of the dreaded cybernetic organisms, the Bjorn. I didn't know that.
As we join our hero, Roger Wilco, he has just been
Welcome back,
transported to
Gary
the
Owens.
surface of Polysorbate 60 to enjoy a little shore leave. Apparently, there was a minor glitch in the process. Well, at least you got here with all your important parts. Your hands, your mouth, and your stomach.
Pockets?
Oh, great. Real wonderful. Nice beam job, you metallic piece of scrap. Jeez, this is snug. Real snug. You know, it actually makes me feel kind of good. I remember when I used to wear my mom's... well, never mind. No time for nostalgia. I've got a serious extraction problem to work out first.
Okay, then. Lines I don't remember from playing this as like 12-year-old. Fairly sheltered girl. Okay. Let's have a little look around here. So we have Star Trek 17, The Search for Khan's Implanted
Rats,
Pecs.
the cinema appears to be closed. You were really hoping to see Tango and Cash 27.
Got a little grunk droid.
You'd think, if indeed you did, that a guy with the skin quality of a pachyderm wouldn't have a problem with this climate. Hey, that one looks familiar. It lacks a bit in the stature department, though. This guy looks like a vertically challenged Darth Vader. What does a
Not
thing like
really.
that do for fun?
I don't think they've seen Darth Vader before.
That's an interesting piece of hardware. Your normally dim power of recollection actually recalls having seen a picture of one of these in the ship library. Get this. It's called a bike. People used to actually get on these and use their own muscles to achieve locomotion. What losers.
All right. Yoink. Aw, I missed. Didn't Space Quest 6 have a bit of a problematic dev time? Not as bad as Police Quest. Yeah, halfway through making, like, Space Quest 6 was started by Josh Mandel, who is voice of King Graham. He did a lot of punch-up work on dialogue options in other games. I don't know if he ever made any games on his own. Yeah. And about halfway through, he left the company. Or at least he left working on this. And Scott Murphy came in to finish off the game.
Thank you, my good man.
So
Yikes, I hope everything came out with me.
yeah, there wasn't sort of a continuing leadership of direction through the creation of the game. And that is actually, as there was convenient for me in having things to talk about, there was a Space Quest historian video that came out earlier today that mentioned this. The most infamous puzzle in this game is because Scott Murphy didn't realize that something that he thought was sort of a throwaway thing was actually a very important and necessary clue for the puzzle. So they had to put the instructions into the manual rather than the game itself.
Yes, you actually left a cool-looking mold of your lower torso. Well, actually, it's not that impressive. This is an interesting billboard. You can't help but wonder what this Altera company markets.
Altera. Oh, it says for a good time, call Altera. Okay.
Bearing signs indicating the names of the streets which create this intersection, a light pole illuminates the area. What a mistake that is. Like anyone would want to see more of this place.
You never got into the Space Quest series, so it's been fun watching me play through them. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I have to admit, not my personal favorite, but it is still a fun series. I'm a fantasy girl. Okay. Can I do anything with the bike? I can.
Upon grabbing the ID card, you notice the picture on it is of a rather homely-looking alien type. Guess everyone can't be as fortunate as you.
Points. It spells fantastic wrong. Oh dear. As has been mentioned, an unfortunate development cycle with this game. I talk to this guy?
Deep inside, he chuckles to himself with the thought that you think he might actually care what you have to say.
Rude. Oh, okay. So when I have the walk icon over somewhere I can leave, it actually changes to exit. Handy. Oh, E.T., no. Okay, let's look around first.
Interesting magazines like This Old Planetoid and The Babes of Polysorbate occupy this space. This is the interior of Bootlicker. In keeping with most of the rest of the area, there is absolutely no frills in the decor. A camera covers every square centimeter around the clerk just for security measures. It's amazing what kinds of crimes people will commit to get some of Pa's special stock.
Oh, poor E.T.
Your words cause everything to become speechless. How dynamic of you.
Hi there.
Hello!
Howdy there, partner. The name's Paw.
Not
Paw
as highly secured
Conshocker.
stores in
Yeah,
Leisure
it's my
Suit
name.
Larry.
I'm the proprietor of this here establishment here. Now, anything I can sell you, why, you just let me know. But if you steal anything, I'll be forced to kind of kill you. Welcome.
That sounds fair.
Still fairly secured, though.
This is the interior of Bootlicker.
Okay, that's the same description.
These appear to be bottles of Alan Dean Foster's draft ale, but it's hard to tell because the labels are so faint. They must have been printed in draft mode.
Ugh. Puns!
Ooh, you got a good eye. This stuff is excellent. It's called Something Wicked Ale from Ray's Brad Brewery. It's just some green stuff.
I wonder if that's a reference to the episode of The Next Generation where Scotty is actually in it. And he asks for something with actual alcohol rather than the synthahol that they all drink on The Next Generation. And the only thing that Data can find is he pulls out this bottle. Scotty asks, "Oh, what is it?" He goes, "It is green."
It's Ursula K. Le Guinness Stout, a perennially popular refreshment and winner of last year's Nebu Ale Award.
Nice.
These cans of Heinleinekens have been sitting here since Lazarus. Heinleinekens, the strange beer in a strange can.
A stranger in a strange land.
This little flesh wad looks familiar.
Oh.
You wonder what he's doing here. Must have been a victim of the telecommunications wars.
You know, some Star Trek, yeah. Like there's some very good lines, especially from Data is one of my favorite characters in Next Generation. Green is best, but red ones go faster. I don't know much 40K, so that's about the extent of my space orc jokes, I'm afraid.
Were it working this device, it, as noted on its top, would supply ice.
That himself was a reference to an episode of original series. The crew was trying to distract an extragalactic species that had taken human form and taken over the Enterprise. Scotty was getting one of them drunk. Of course they're going to get the Scotsmen to get people drunk. Oh, the alien asked, "What is it?" And Scotty delivered the same, "It's green" line? I didn't know that. I have learned a thing.
A stack of papers lay unattended on the floor. Apparently, Pa doesn't get in a big hurry to put stuff away. The headline reads, "Lindbergh baby kidnapped."
Okay. Well, at this point, I only have one Buckazoid and some alien ID. What is this thing?
It's your trusty whisk broom and dustpan.
All right. So, nothing I want or that I'd be able to do in here right now. At least not. Ooh, hello.
It's one of those new Kodrak mobile photo booths. I heard they were beta testing those.
Hey, you know what I should do? I should save. It begins. Nope. Okay. Yeah?
It's unmoved by your touch.
Just like so many women in Roger's I almost said Robert. That was weird.
You pop a coin in the slot and climb on in.
All right, I'm looking pretty good. Fire away.
Jeez.
There's got to be an optics problem with that machine. I look partially digested.
Notice.
Good thing you didn't opt for that second set of prints after all. Guess that guy won't be filing any complaints with the Portable Business Association.
Cinema has aliens. Okay. Ah, there's the exit there. What's this?
The guy looks like he could really use a visit to Supercuts. If the thought of how he might look underneath didn't cause you to involuntarily retch, you might even have paid.
There's another one.
This guy looks friendly now. Try to keep it that way.
Ryan's Belt, the name of the bar.
Hello, Mr. Bouncer?
He pays very little attention. You're pretty used to it. But someday...
Yeah, so this game is kind of weird in the timeline of the Space Quest story because Roger had sort of been moving up in status. Like, he was a captain in the last one, and he actually spoke fairly well, but he got dumber
The pilot
between
of this
Space
craft
Quest 5
employed
and
a
6.
truly creative parking technique. By the looks of it, they'd been a patron of Orion's Belt immediately prior to executing this fine parking job.
Can I search it?
The interesting parking technique employed by the pilot of this formerly space-worthy ship has made entry impossible. Makes you wonder how or if the pilot got out.
Ooh.
Sometimes it's hard to tell which looks stranger, the ship or the being piloting it. You won't know in this case, though, since this seems to have been abandoned for quite some time.
Can I search this ship?
The planet's persistent drizzle of water and other unidentified substances have permanently sealed this thing shut.
See if I can. What he tells me when I try and go in. Oh! I thought I'd need like an ID or something.
It would appear that once again, Vice is a bit more profitable than most business ventures. This place is almost too hip for the planet. But then that's no
Perhaps he
mean
just got
feat,
that much
given
depressed.
what a total
Oh,
heap
no.
this place appears to be. Looks like this big furry dude is laying out his best Orlanian pickup lines for the Ice Queen. It appears she's not fielding any of them. So this is where Sinead O'Connor's been hanging out.
Oh. R.I.P. Sinead O'Connor.
She acts as though you don't exist. It's a familiar feeling. Their conversation continues uninterrupted by you.
Like, most of the characters, like, their mouths move. This guy just constantly... Oop, no, didn't want to do that.
Hey there, guy. Come on now. Hey, you can't come back here. You want something? You let me know, all right?
Okay, then.
Can't you see he's working the room here? He's expecting a babe stampede any minute now. His lifespan, no matter how long, will never be enough. But hey, a guy can dream.
Let's take a look
This
at the
is the
bartender.
main floor of the Swank Lounge, Orion's Belt. This seems to be where things are happening for the slightly seedier beings of the city. As you can see, there's a pretty good cross-section of the regional population represented here. You drool in that direction.
I'm trying to talk to him.
What can I do for you there, fella?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy toad jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular species here.
Okay, I'll pass right now.
You know what? I think I'll pass.
'Cause I don't have any money. Okay. We have an elevator. Where do we go?
He looks lonely, but not enough for your company. This guy looks like he just got back from Cybernam. These guys are a nicely matched set. They seem to be amusing each other to a very high degree. A Waitron
turn off the
hovers
volume on
about,
my phone?
tray in
Whoopsie-doodle.
claw, tending to the upstairs clientele. It makes decent tips, especially for a synthetic being. These nitro suckers come in all types. They're all drawing on the hoses. Amazingly, they don't freeze. They just glaze over for a few moments while the others laugh. This one has a tattoo which says, "I love Lula."
All right. Just whistling the Space Quest theme.
You get a jump on senility, but
Trying to talk to people. Fine. All right, let's see what else I can. I'm going for a wander. Cybernam sounds way worse thing than real Nam. Yeah.
they're
Yes,
just some
I do.
no deposit empties. I don't know what comes down here, but these definitely have some sort of deposit. You found your way to the not-so-spiffy basement of the nightclub. Numerous stock items are stored down here.
Can I have them?
Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been.
Fine.
Kegs of Watney's, Red Dog, Samuel Adams. Excuse me, I need to wipe my chin.
All right then.
You summon the ability to leave it alone. That's delightfully non-helpful.
Little rat.
That's delightfully...
All right then. We shall continue to explore. Nice little effect as you get from in front of the Orion's bar to over in front of the arcade. The music slowly fades.
So this is Stooge Fighter 3. Doesn't look so tough to
Oh
me.
no, an arcade sequence.
Say,
I
partner,
forgot.
care to indulge in a friendly game? By the way, the name's Jerkwad. What's your mama call you?
A mistake. But my friends call me Roger. Roger Wilco.
Speaking of moms, I hope everybody spoke to their mom today that has a mom to talk
what do you say
to
to a
for Mother's
friendly
Day.
little
Happy
round
Mother's
of
Day
Stooge
to all, and to all
Fighter
a good
3?
night. Let's rumble just so y'all can see how
Gosh,
bad this is
Mr.
gonna go.
Jerkwad, that sounds neat.
Another great game from the fine folks at Scumsoft. Okay, I can play as Larman, Coily Joe, or Big Mo. Let's go with Big Mo.
Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been.
Okay, I would have assumed. Okay. A backwards, S duck, D forward, Q, W, or E to attack. Yeah, we're going to go with the keyboard. I'm not terribly good at using the keyboard.
Ready to rumble!
Oh, a wise guy. Oh, a wise guy.
Yeah, there's something
Oh,
in
a wise guy.
this. Gross.
Oh, a wise guy. See that? Hit that. Oh, a wise guy.
Hey, I actually dodged something. Go me.
See that? Hit that. See that? Hit
Oh.
that.
And there we go. You lame brain.
Quelly Joe wins. Rumble.
See that? Hit that. See that? Hit that.
So yeah, I can't
Oh,
win this,
a
I don't
wise
think.
guy.
Like, it's a scripted thing, but I gotta go through it.
See that? Hit that. Oh, a wise.
You lame brain.
Quelly Joe wins the match. He
No.
moitered you.
Game over, man. Game over. Is this guy playing DDR?
Wow, man. I guess I got real lucky. Or maybe you were holding back on me. Nah, you wouldn't do that, would you? You don't look that bright. I mean, that probably isn't your style. Wanna play again?
No. No, I don't.
Not now, thanks.
This little purple being is kicking Fanny on this game. He's built up an audience. This rough, tough cream puff is positively myrtleizing that machine. That's one hefty teenager. Must be from the Mariposa planetoid.
I don't get that reference. I know there's a reference there. I don't
An
understand.
overhead screen advertises a new kiddie-level arcade game in which you walk around Calcutta trying to match the right body part with the leper who lost it. It's called Mixed Up Mother Teresa.
No. Oh. I used the keyboard for a second and I went full on, like, I used the keyboard to get around.
Sweet sentiments, urban style.
Yeah, that joke didn't really hit the spot. What the
Sweet sentiments, urban style.
Something. Tattoo. I think you can get run over if you walk in the streets.
This guy looks like he should be standing watch around one of those barrels. He has a bit of a nervous look about him.
Hey! I wonder if you... Nah, what was I thinking?
Well, now I'm interested.
Hey! Buddy, maybe you can help me out. I'm trying to track down this Ender Droid. I'm an Ender Droid runner.
I know it don't look so hot, but I'm in disguise, you know?
In disguise? Yeah, you do look disguised. I just don't know what like. Hey, here's a tip. Think seriously about a flea dip.
I could really use your help getting this one. I've had a hell of a time tracking him down. You've gotta help me. Tell you what, if you can find and immobilize this bionic beer opener, it's worth 50 buckazoids to you. What do you say to that? I've scoured this dung heap. I haven't seen synthetic hide nor hair of him. All that's left to check is that bar. I'd go in there myself, you see, but I've had a little misunderstanding with the management. No biggie. I'm sure it'll blow over soon. Anyway, can you help me out? What do you say? 50 buckazoids. And if you don't mind me saying it, you look like you could use it. So how about it?
Well, I don't know. What's this Endodroid thing look like? And why do you want it?
Well, he's about your height, only maybe a few inches higher. And I'd say about your weight, give or take 60 pounds or so. But then that's just probably because of that stuff he's made of. Kind of a liquid metal thing, but that's not important. He's got a crew cut, and I think he was wearing a long, dark coat. Has a strange accent.
But why do you want him?
Oh, he made some people mad.
How?
Oh, I guess he sort of jumped out of his program and kind of killed and/or mangled a score or so of co-workers and, more importantly, management personnel. A big no-no. No big deal. I just gotta take him in for analysis and processing. It could help pull me out of my, unfortunate cash flow situation. And most importantly, it can mean 50 buckazoids for you. What do you say?
Well, I could use the buckazoids. I'll see what I can do.
Great. You won't regret it. You're gonna need this data quarter. It's been modified to only be sensitive to certain unique components like droidium, something only an endodroid would be composed of. This'll help you root him out. Good luck. Let me know when you've got him. Thanks. I gotta go check in with the home office. I'll check back out here a little later to see how you're coming along.
So this has been the talkiest space quest so far, and I'm saving. Got a data corridor. Let's take a look at this thing.
This is the data corder you got from that endodroid hunter dude. This is the data corder's LCD view screen.
Ooh,
When powered up,
LCD.
the chemical compound being scanned for appears on this screen. When reconfigured for other modes, the name of the mode appears on this screen. See how easy? And it really, really works. This button doesn't do squat unless the power is on.
Seriously? Okay, set to search for droidium. Fantastic.
You missed! Ha!
Exit.
Now there's an interesting sounding business name. You wonder what they sell.
I'm assuming stuff. Implants. Hey, it's Fester Blatz.
Yikes! Can it be? Why, yes it is. It's Fester Blatz, former owner and proprietor of Fester's World o' Wonders, a cheesy little tourist trap on the desert
No
planetoid
arcade
of
quest.
Fleabot.
No.
The t-shirt
No
looks
arcades.
and unfortunately smells
Evil.
like the same one he wore on Fleabot. He has the
Arcade
expression of someone
games go in
enjoying a
arcade
permanent
games.
wedgie.
Adventure
He
games.
has aged somewhat. Looks like
No
he's grown a
arcade
few more
games.
neck rings. These last few years have been rough on him. From what you remember of him, he used to be kind of an aqua blue. Now he looks like a used lug liner, or the color of a Vorillion miner's loogie.
Descriptive.
Howdy, stranger. The name's Blatz, Fester Blatz. Welcome to Implants and Stuff. Go ahead, have a look around at some of the most interesting replacement body components this lovely planetoid has to offer.
Oh, a nice fresh sales pitch.
So this...
What's special about this Abby Normal guy? Good night, Mr. Feldman, wherever you are.
Oh, that's a Young Frankenstein reference. The brain they used was labeled abnormal, and he thought that, and Igor thought it was labeled AB normal or Abby normal. It was the name of the person.
It looks a lot more detailed than it did in Space Quest 4, that's for sure.
Good.
Wow, an Apple II Plus running biorhythms. You thought IBM had rounded all those up and landfilled them decades ago, back when Apple started the push to open home computing to the public, making it fun and accessible.
Apple being fun and accessible instead of locked down so tightly as a system so that nothing works with anything else.
So this is where old Fester ended up after the total collapse of the never-thriving tourist trade on that sandy planetoid Phlebe hut. He seems to know how to land on his feet, no matter how fungally challenged they may be.
Brain-dead products have been a staple of the home-built being hobbyist for decades now. They make a fine line of adapter plugs which allow for cross-species component swapping. Means you'll be able to pick up parts anywhere other beings exist. Nice deal, huh? They also make a pretty fine moddy. Get tired of what kind of mood your droid, or spouse for that matter, is in? Why, you just slap in one of those babies and bingo! You can modify them into a whole new attitude. Find a wife type who won't pay some big buckazoids for that. Too bad the sale of them is illegal. About all I do is trade for them. It's one of them loopholes, guess you could say. Kinda developed a hobby of collecting the suckers.
Okay. So I have to find a Mahdi to give him. Oh, hey! Hi, Atomic Dragon! Thanks so much for the raid! Hello, Raiders! Thanks for coming in! I am playing Space Quest 5. No, I'm playing Space Quest 6. I know my numbers. The final game in the Space Quest series. I am the least familiar with this one, so there's going to be a lot of fumbling around. And I'm relying on the people who comes to watch to maybe give me a hand. Hopefully, maybe. Hello, Bruce Spaghetti. Welcome in. Welcome. Oh, and the thing. I have to do the thing. Da 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 da. Shout out for you. Yes, I do. I've got it loaded up in the background. Okay, let's talk to this guy over there. You're welcome.
And say we did.
Those two look like people my mom warned me about. I think I should avoid them.
As long as the hand is not having a rib cage, sausage, and tasty crab. Oh, the stoop. For those who weren't there, I had a heck of a time when playing Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Oh, hey, your mom. Oh, hey, Rex. Oh, my goodness. So many people. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Shoo-doo-doo-doo. Oh. Well, apparently I can't type. What is going on here? Why are you fighting me, OBS? No. Come back here. I accidentally closed my chat. No. How did I do that? Come back. I need that. There we go. Okay. BPDPD. But yes, I had a heck of a time playing Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. I went back and I watched my bot. It was like 10 minutes of struggling with one puzzle. Okay. Seriously? It's been a while, Rex Bellator. Oh my gosh, come on, computer. Do what I tell you. There we go. "10 minutes sounds like a short time compared to a lot of what you've seen and experienced with adventure games." Very true. But when you've got a bunch of people that are sitting there just watching you click around, slowly going more and more insane, knowing what you have to do, but the game just decided I had to do it in a different order. Like, have I played the Star Trek adventure game Judgment Rights? No, I haven't actually heard of that one. I'm not too familiar with the Star Trek adventure games. Like, I've had a lot of people asking me to play, specifically, I've had Dr. Buttlasers asking me to play Star Trek 25th Anniversary. But yeah, it's just not something I played. Fate of Atlantis tricked you up pretty hard, especially near the end. Yeah, it was in the labyrinth. I had to put a sausage in a rib cage in a pool for a crab to eat the sausage and get trapped in the rib cage. It's like, so what I was trying to do, I had the rib cage in the pool and then tried to put the sausage in it, but I had to do it in my inventory. It wouldn't go the other way. So very frustrating. Yeah. Oh, you're playing it on Thursday for a retro stream, first time, and the second chapter of that game is maddening. Yeah, I've had a great time playing it, but just wait until you get into the labyrinths. The labyrinths. All right. Where am I going? What am I doing? I have to go. You had to put the sausage in the rib cage, yeah. Oh, Freddy Farkas? I like Freddy Farkas. Ooh, hello. Oh, darn it. I think I have to talk to that guy. Come back. Come back.
Hey. Say, you look familiar. Didn't I kick your butt in a huge robot once?
Only because I
Oh,
cheesed
yeah,
the AI.
that. I hope to forget that. It was the beginning of my undoing. I was a laughingstock around the company in the final days of Scumsoft. Oh well, if that hadn't gotten me, some of my other creative management techniques would have. In looking at the big picture, I suppose that arrangement left me with all my physical assets intact. Not a single other thing, unfortunately. I'm humiliated to admit that I have, on rare occasion, resorted to selling cheat sheets for arcade games. I've got to maintain a fairly modest profile, I guess you could say. Time heals wounds and all that. Plus, maybe I can avoid a premature termination.
Wow. That's all very interesting. And very boring, if you don't mind my saying.
Freddy
What I
Farkas felt
wanna
like you
know
were
is,
desperately
can you
solving
sell me a
puzzles and
cheat
Pixel
sheet
hunts
for
while
Street
Ala
Fighter
was
3?
laying on top of you telling fart jokes
Well,
in your
I think
face.
I may be able to facilitate
7 out of
that.
10.
I may have one in stock. Okay, here's what I need from you. A nice new bottle of Cold Sordian brandy.
Oh, I
if you can
can't
deliver
spell
that,
today.
I think we can call it a deal. My people, I'll be waiting to take delivery from you so that we can put a bow on this deal. Catch you later.
Okay, so I have to get... I wasn't paying attention there. There we go.
Hey.
I hope you're here to remit your portion of the business arrangement. We need to put the...
Okay. So luckily I remember what I need. I need to get him a drink. To get a drink, I need money. Let me go. Oh no. I'm caught. There we go. I was like, let me out. Okay, so we've made a loop around. The movie in the cinema is The Organ. I don't know what that one's going to be a reference to. Oop. Have I played... Do I know 58 Dream Street? You just finished playing The Spinal Frontier. No, I'm not familiar with him. Oh. The piece of gum also works for it. Yeah, it was just the order that I had to put things together in, because I tried to put the sandwich in the rib cage in the pool, but you have to do it in your inventory. That was what was catching me up. So frustrating. Okay. So I have to catch this droid. Ad break starting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes to ad break.
That's the door to the basement. Surely you remember, or is your brain full already?
Yes, it kind of is. Oh, hey, Spider! Oop, wait, scroll, darn you. My chat is fighting me. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a party. Which is convenient, seeing as I'm currently in a bar. All right, let's see what's... I thought that, the droid I'm looking for would be in here, but apparently not.
What can I do for you there, fella?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a...
You know, let's see what happens if I... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save, just
You
in
know
case
what?
it gets something
I think I'll
silly,
pass.
like I try and order the beer, the drink, and I get kicked out and I ruin things. We're saving. Trying to get a drink. Okay, not the most creative save name I've ever come up with, but it is a
what
save
can I
name.
do?
Let's have an Asimov
Okay,
cocktail.
you got it.
Did you do anything? Okay then.
You quite cleverly paste your picture over the old one on the ID card.
Heh. So I remember that I need to get a request for a certain type of drink. If I do Star Trek 25th Anniversary, you want to be there for that, and then want to see me do Judgment Rights, which is the follow-up? Well, regardless of... The next series I'm going to go on to... Oh, I'm stuck. If I ever get out from behind these garbage bins.
The barrel's a little too hot to mess with.
It's going to
Even
be...
you
I'm
know
going to be
better
heading
than that.
into the King's Quest series next. Because it is a fun time. Let's see. Can I go off this way anywhere? No. Want to see me do the chapter you were stuck on in Judgment Rights? It was grueling. You want to see me suffer? Is that it? You want to see the poor little mermaid suffer? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We have Zorbot the Greek, at the movie theater. Oh, why is my chat not scrolling? You know what they say? Misery loves company. So much point and click gameplay is suffering. I know. But it's fun suffering. Okay. Ooh, the pathfinding on this game is great. Click, 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 click.
A stack of... You really don't need those.
All right, then.
So, Pa, what's the stuff behind you?
Oh, that, eh? Why, that there's the good stuff, sonny. I got some real fine stuff back here. Oh, yeah, I do. That's cold Saurian brandy. That's what that is. Best available in these parts here. Now, it's way out of your price range, I'm sure. It goes for 20 buckazoids per.
Okay, so we are in ad break. I am going to take a little bit of a break. Get up, move around. Because otherwise my spine gets very angry with me. Enjoy some dancing crabs, and I will be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Yes, we have Drunk ET here. On home. You know what Mario says? Oh, toasters to toast to toasts. You know it's Sari, Humpa. You know. Okay. So it's I need 20 buckazoids for that. Need to find this droid. Need to find the droid I'm looking for. Wait. Linoleum cheese? A janitor's tale? I have no idea what that's a reference to. Here we go.
The refrigeration unit blends well with the design scheme. Hey, when did you start knowing things like that?
Oh, I remembered a thing I need. I don't know where I get the thing I need, but I remember a thing. I need to get a hose.
Howdy, Dollface. What can I get ya?
Nothing right now, thanks.
Okay, you just let me know if you change your mind, hon.
Hey, don't put your mouth on that.
I want to talk.
He, or whatever it is, emits what you think is a dim-witted guffaw. You rarely feel so conversationally superior, at least with animate objects. Don't pick at it, you'll only make it worse. Woof woof. Adventure game stress must really be getting to you if you want to get romantic with that.
I'm trying to talk to things. You're making it weird, Gary Owens.
It's too humiliating to sit alone.
Can I sit with you?
They seem to be occupied, and there is no desire on their part to have you join them. Perhaps they've had their laugh for the day. Why don't you just walk up and say, "Hey, mister, I've always wanted to catch a really good look at the inside of my colon. Perhaps you can help me."
Venture game stress is real, Gary.
The walls up here maintain the same conduit theme as below. What a boss blender. I'll bet they can make all kinds of foo-foo drinks in that. It feels like...
Where's my...
Well, that wasn't too bad for a borderline physical specimen like you. It didn't quite get the job done, though.
Wasn't expecting that. Because I was able to just go
you
down
still
here
haven't
before.
convinced the door to yield to your obviously superior physical presence.
Come on. One more. Yeah.
Wow, you really did it. Not exactly the subtlest of entry techniques, but effective. That's pretty macho for the likes of you. Who would have guessed you'd have the makings of a Starsky or a Hutch, or a Tango or a Cash?
Oh, there he is. Hello.
You go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
Saving. I am not clever today. Basement.
It's the Endodroid, and he's repairing himself. Yuck.
Can I walk a little further over so that I can see?
It's a small section.
Ah, that's the thing I need. That's mine now. Oh, that was mine. Now I'm dead.
There, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
Well, he did warn you. I'm not going to say he told you so, but he did.
Ooh, we have a try again button. I do like that. Oh, I don't know how I got over there, but you know what? Let me out. Do I have the pipe now.
It's a fairly heavy and solid piece of pipe.
Not the thing I wanted. I don't want a solid piece of pipe.
There's a small valve on this conduit. There's a small valve on this conduit.
Great.
What can I...
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious... Okay, you got it, pal.
And then nothing happens.
Hey, back off here! Only trained professionals like yours truly are allowed to operate the Turbo Mincer LS, huh?
Do it.
What can I do for you there, fella?
Hello, Daniil, 1993. Welcome in.
You know what?
I am trying
I think I'll pass.
to get a frothy drink made. I have
This is the main floor of the
Swank
Swank Lounge,
before, but it's been
Orion's
a long
Belt.
time.
This seems to be where things are happening for the slightly seedier beings of the city. As you can see, there's a pretty good cross-section of the regional population represented here.
So, like, some things I remember what I have to do. I just don't remember how to get there. So my current quests are I have to catch this Endodroid, which is like a liquid metal thing, T9000. We know the drill. I have to get, and then that will get me money. Then I have to use that money to buy liquor for the former CEO of Scumsoft, who's wandering around drunk. that will get me a cheat code that I can use to win a game of Stooge Fighter 3. That's what's going on with me. How are you? See, this is the guy I have to get liquor for him.
The street's a little bit cleaner here. It does have that peculiar burn crater just under the traffic signal.
Yeah, I think I can actually get run over here if I don't pay attention to the street signs. Or that might have just been something I was terrified of happening. That feels like something that would worry young me. Zorbot the Greek again.
Yes, you actually left a cool... Yes, you actually...
Okay. Just wondering if I left anything in the hole. Spider raid, spider raid. Goes where it does whatever a spider made. Haven't been this way. Oh, hello. Blurp. Blurp. That's a fun method of locomotion. That disappeared too quickly. I couldn't see what that show was called. Life of something. Let's go talk to this guy.
He seems to be ignoring you.
Rude. Is this a bell?
An electronic proximity sensor-activated bell.
Yeah.
You give the bell a pass with your hand. The manager doesn't exactly spring to life in response, but he does stir a bit and grants you a segment of one eye.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Really? I mean, really? Well, I think we got one or two for a couple of $100 a night. In advance, you understand.
100?
I believe I have a prepaid reservation provided me by StarCon.
I got no reservations from any StarCon. I got no reservations, period. I do a cash business. You want a room, cough out the buckazoids.
So that's, 200. Well, okay.
200? Don't you listen, son? I said 300. That's 300 a night. And I don't include any weird pets. Them's extra.
I could have sworn you said...
You calling me a liar? I don't need no guff from the likes of you. This is the finest lodging on the planet, son. If you don't like the prices, you can just take your sorry pinkish carcass out of here.
Is this Josh Mandel again?
300?
As the voice?
Okay. But give me your finest room then.
The finest room. Yeah, right. You got it, buckaroo. Best in the house. Coming right up. Pay up, and we're in business.
Okay, so I obviously cannot pay up right now, because I'm broke.
She says, "Scrump off, you little felchmonger."
Okay, then.
There's certainly no shortage of fire in this cozy little getaway spot. This part of town is...
Huh. Let's just see if anything's changed in here now. You never know when there's going to be just a random update because you've found something else. Such is the way of the adventure game.
These nitro suckers come in all types. They're all drawing on the hoses. This one has a tattoo. Excellent guess, Kreskin. Wrong, but excellent.
But, oh, yeah. I didn't mean to use my inventory. I meant to use my feetsies. Texture and lighting the background are really cool. Yeah, so most of the, like, major Quest series eventually got 3D versions. This is as far as the Space Quest series got, ironically. You'd think that the sci-fi game would be the first to get all 3D graphics-y, but it had the 3D rendered backgrounds with what we now would refer to as cel-shaded sprites.
You summon the ability to leave it alone.
Mm.
Don't touch that. It wouldn't be prudent.
I'm just clicking
That's
around on everything I
delightfully-
can see right now. We have reached
Don't touch
that point.
We don't know where you've been.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Superman versus Batman! Superman versus Batman! Like, I love that they're like, ha ha, this is a funny movie. They would never make that. Totally did. That's awesome. Space Quest. Predicting the future, man. Yeah.
So this is where old Fester...
Can I have
It
this?
wouldn't be prudent.
I don't want this.
Careful, boy. You don't want to be pricking yourself with one of those. They aren't approved for first species use. We pick them up used from organ pirates who specialize in harvesting stuff from battle zones. Wouldn't want you to go mentioning that to anyone, you understand.
Disturbing. Is this a Christmas ornament?
So this is where old Fester...
No.
It's a marketing device for dumb. They design and manufacture a wide variety of implants, prosthetics, and conversion attachment kits. Hopefully, their product is better made than their sign is.
Okay, this particular drawer looks like a thing.
The drawers seem to be crammed with Moddy's plug-in modification. Fester has quite a collection of these, which is surprising. The sale of those things was banned years ago. It feels slightly gritty.
Huh.
You summon the... It's empty. Picking up useless items like that will only serve to clutter up your inventory window. Pocket.
Somehow the hotel reminded you of a show where two Norwegian men are driving around Japan and they had an improvised lodging in a curious hotel. There was suggestive stuff all over, and for some reason the room was locked so thoroughly that they needed to call for staff to open it. In short, they were in a love hotel. Yep. Yeah, for as I was reading your description, I'm like, wait a minute, is this a love hotel? Yes, that is exactly where that happened.
It wouldn't be prudent to do that at this juncture.
Hmm. Click. Click. Roger? There we go. There's something I'm missing in the arcade? No, I don't want to talk to you. Okay. I thought there was maybe something there I could click, but he's standing right in front of it, so I don't have access.
This arcade, known to the locals as Dismembers Only, is filled with lowlifes, druggies, and juvenile delinquents from all over the galaxy. And those are just the employees.
Wah wah.
In this game, you have to play basketball in a three-piece suit, barefoot, while avoiding deadly athlete's foot fungus growing on the court. It's called NBA Toe Jam.
The neat stuff about that hotel, you spend 10 nights there, you could get a free frying pan. Ooh. That actually sounds like something out of an adventure game. Oh, thank you for staying here. Here is something completely unrelated that you now have. Huh.
Your words are so unspectacular. Hey, don't put... No one here is interested in conversing with you. He can't hear you, and more important...
Cha.
You go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
Hey, just for funsies, let's have that happen over here where we can see it instead of directly behind that pillar.
They won't do you any good. They're made to run off the power supply of an endodroid.
Nope. Oh gosh!
Yeah, that's
no.
a great improvement. Look much better now.
No.
Well, he did warn you. I'm not going to say he told you so.
Okay, we're just gonna go try again. Nope. I'll maybe whack him on the head.
Yeah, that's a great improvement.
Well, I'm not going to say...
Okay, pockets. Nope, no. Okay.
Yeah, that's... Well, I'm not going to say he told you so.
I do like having this try again button. That is very handy dandy. Okay. Proximity display is 2 points.
You missed.
Oh, right. I have to click exit. So if I go here.
You go now.
And spa. And we have 3 points there.
You missed.
Ah, crying out loud. That definitely be a Monkey Island moment. For most of the time, you have to use creative solutions to fry things. And at the end of the game, you'll get that long frying pan. Could also be The Witcher. There's an entire quest at the beginning of the game where you have to break into a house to get a little old lady her frying pan that she lent to someone. It actually is kind of an important story quest, but it seems like a very silly, unwitcherly thing. Don't count that as a spoiler because you can do that within like the first few hours of the game. Space Quest 7, the musical. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Huh. Yeah, I'm just kind of wandering around in circles. This looks like I should be able to go in here.
The Cyclops Club doesn't appear to be doing business.
But new. You have to wonder if things like that look like you should be able to interact and then can't, or sort of cut content that got lost in the shuffle between creators.
Hello, Mr. Bouncer?
He pays very little attention.
Huh. Oh, just no. I can't go this way at all. Just, it refuses. Interesting. Oh dear. Anybody happen to have any tips or tricks?
An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an interesting... there's a small valve. There's a small valve.
Apparently
on
the
this
whole
conduit.
magazine insert in the game box comes from things being lost in the shuffle between devs. Yeah. Because there was supposed to be like a comic book that was found in a certain scene in the game. And oh gosh, I always get the two guys from Andromeda mixed up. Whichever one of them ended up being the creator on this one, thought it was just like, oh, that's an extra fun thing, not an important clue. What was it, a Space Quest Historian video I saw earlier today? Oop, that is not where the mouth hole is on my tea. That could have been bad.
Geez, Roger, when will you learn? In the past, that kind of behavior has led you to being sliced, diced, compacted, compressed, pureed, digested, inverted, carbo-gelatinized, and other stuff just as interesting. It's a little early in the game to be getting your can creased.
I've died like 5 times already. It's all been exactly the same way, but regardless.
This is the main floor of the Swank Lounge, Orion's Belt.
I just wanted to look at the drinks. So we have the Orion Gold, the Dark Star Beard, and the Eczema.
You summon the... Yikes! I'll bet even old Fester Blatz hasn't seen one of these. You recognize the uniform of the Fistal Hemisphere Alliance. This guy has an interesting cranial configuration.
You can look at all the drinks. Yeah, there are some, yes, very clever ones. We already went and looked through all those, but I haven't looked at the ones here.
A wide variety of concoctions fills some of your personal favorites. Babylon 45, Watney's Red Planet, and Starbeck. Starbeck, it makes you go where no man has gone before. A wide variety, some of your...
Okay, that's the same. I thought maybe the different shelves had different things.
The refrigeration unit. Hey, when did you... A wide variety of some of your...
It's the same. Yeah, my personal favorite was the Ursula K. Le Guinness. Madam Eczema. Madam Zima, Madam Zima, Madam Zima. I remember that, but I don't remember what that's from.
Ah, an arcade. You haven't been in an arcade in at least a sequel or two. How cute. It has a really big replica of a coin slot.
Is it that I haven't been to an arcade in a sequel or two? Or it's that I will not be in an arcade for 4 more sequels until we get to Space Quest 10, the latex base of Esteros. Can I increase my speed? I can. Okay, let's be a speedy boy. Whee! What I need is a drinks recipe and a hose. Oh, Life of Trials. That's what that says.
It says, if you have a Buckazoid, give a Buckazoid. If you need a Buckazoid, take a Buckazoid. Not too surprisingly, it's empty.
It was open.
Nice place if you're a fan of dives.
Nice place. If you can get it, you can get it.
Hey, where you going, son? That's for paying customers only.
And I would really appreciate that, Atomic Dragon. Yes, I would like a hint. I've just been walking in circles for a bit. So I know I need a hose to connect the nitro thing. It is in the bar. Like, Meep Crossing. You remember this puzzle? Yeah. I know what I have to do at the end of the puzzle. I just don't know how to get there. Like, this is a nitrous thing. And I think I have to hook this up to here. Oh. Don't worry, I let it through, Jadlers. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but I let it through.
She sure could use a no-pest strip.
Oh. I thought I was looking at the bar that registered as looking at her. Everyone in the club is looking at her. Like, I need to also get him to make a frozen drink. Whoop.
Hey.
I'm not trying to go back there. Whoop. And I'm slow again.
What can I...
What have you got?
Well, the site... Okay.
And then he doesn't do anything. What? Oh, there's nobody sitting here now, though, so that's interesting.
You snag a Buckazoid off the Waitron. How cool you are.
Stealing from a waitress. I'm scum. But
Gee, an M. It's too humid. Gee, an M. Gee, an M. Gee, an M.
I thought maybe I could connect this one now, but it's not letting me do it. Yeah, super cool to steal from the service staff, Raj. Jerk.
As with some other tables, a large tank marked
I was
liquid
looking at the
nitrogen
wrong
sits beneath the
thing.
center. It feeds the hookah manifold above. A set of hoses are within reach for each being which might be perched there.
I was looking at this. I think I have to look at this.
Do you have a death wish or what? That's not a good idea. Trust me.
Gee, she looks pretty busy right now. Maybe I should wait.
Okay, come on. Finish up wiping the table.
Howdy, Dollface. What can I get ya?
Nothing right now, thanks.
Ah!
Okay.
I was hoping I could order a nitrous thing. Le Fouille. Now I have one Buckazoid. Maybe I could clean it. I have a dusty thing. Oh, but now he's back there.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked?
Would have been something if it worked. I did
Hey!
on higher speed, so I got way further in there. Ah. They seem pretty attached to their hookah. They indeed do. They're not leaving. And I haven't been able to talk to them or touch them.
Do you have a death? Hey, don't put your mouth. Excellent get. He, or whatever it is, emits what you think is a... You start to say something, and then you remember that you're supposed to be a man. You aren't certain, but it's quite possible you were invited to establish an inordinately close relationship with yourself. Perhaps I...
Can I kick it? Nope, that just walked. Yeah, the game's not going to give me any hints about what to do with them. Kick them. And then I kick him, sir. Oh, this is a security thing. Ha ha ha!
You hear them say, geez, our skimmer's double hovered. We gotta run.
Sad favors to kick. Such a kicking. Yes! Oh, I can't believe that.
You snag the 4 hoses. Never know when you're going to meet that special lady.
What does that mean? Okay, hoses.
It probably seemed like a good idea. Excellent. It's tough, but you repress your urge to wow the crowd with your prowess on the sing.
Not what I was clicking. Okay. Oh gosh. Ha 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 ha.
The canister snaps neatly into the
Yes.
conduit opening.
The ladies love hoses. Atomic Dragons. Atomic Dragons. We need to talk, sir. I do not think this is correct. I do not think that the ladies love hoses. No. No, sir, no. Okay, now we go downstairs. Can't believe that worked. Maybe can I give him the security thing? The bartender? Say like, hey, I got a special drink for you security types.
Ah, so you're with Polly Sorbate Security, huh?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
What can I get for you, Chief?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so
You're not
myself,
updating
I make
your
a
Tinder
pretty mean
profile
William
again?
Gibson, and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what
If
I
you
mean?
ever get
huh?
4 hoses,
Hey,
you're gonna
I
want to
got you.
use. Oh no.
Try a fuzzy toe jam.
Oh,
They
no.
seem to
What
be
have I
pretty
unleashed?
popular with your particular species here. I got just the thing for you guys.
Yes.
Something I don't even give the regulars
The
here.
thing. This is
What
the
do you
thing I
think, eh?
need. The special.
Make me a double uvula spritzer. Twist a fleck rind, and I want it hacked and whipped, not like one of those shaken or stirred sissy drinks.
Okay, coming right up, Chief. Listen, this'll take a couple of minutes, but feast your eyes on the making of it, all right?
Oh, that's just fine. Take your time, my good man.
Okay. And now I'm gonna save because this is an annoying puzzle that will probably take several tries to get through. Making drink. I am just not creative with the save game names. Okay, so he's busy. pockets. This.
As cool as it would be.
See, now I can walk back here.
It's solidly in place. It's solidly in... Boy, wouldn't it... That tangled web you wove won't work like...
Oh, do I have to untangle this?
Carefully untangle the twisted mass of hookah hoses and then rehook the
Ah.
hoses to create one long hose. It reminds you of Christmas time back home when you enjoyed untangling the Christmas lights and saying to yourself, I get so much satisfaction from cleaning and straightening. One day, I'll be the best janitor ever. Well, at least one part of that dream came true. You are a janitor. You rehook the hoses to create one long one.
Okay.
It probably seems... The hookah hose is now attached to the leftmost conduit.
Oh, I think I remember it. I have to open this so that he can't see that this is there. Oh, nope.
The refrigeration unit contains an ice cube tray and some chilled beverages, none of which looks very enticing to you. You have to be careful about what you consume in these universal spaceport bars. One creature's wine is another creature's bile and vice versa.
Gross. But I will take that ice cube tray.
You pick up the loot.
Nope.
You pick up the loose end.
Nope.
You pick up the loose.
Huh. Where do I have to connect it to? The hookah hose
pick up the
connects
loose
to the something. Something's connected to the red thing.
There's a small...
Ah!
Yow! You quickly close that valve again.
Okay. I have to play with the valves first.
This one doesn't spew anything.
Nice.
You pick up the loose...
Oh, come on.
You pick up the loose end of the hookah hose.
Do I have to check them all first before it'll let me?
Yow! Yow!
Oh, he's done.
You pick up the loose end of...
Okay. Didn't even give me my drink.
What can I...
Go make the special.
Make me a double...
Oh.
Oh.
You pick up the...
Why don't you just put it down? This might be the really hard part. Yeah. Like, there was something about the fridge needing to be open, I think.
You start to say something and then...
No, I think I need this, but...
Excellent get.
Nah.
This one doesn't... You pick up...
What am I doing wrong?
This is the main floor of the swank. An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost... You pick...
because you think you'd take hose. Yeah, it's a pixel hunt. Like, it's got to be this
This one
valve
doesn't
that I
spew
connect
anything.
it to. You have some issues with the design of this game. Yeah, it's one of my 6 most favorite Space Quest games. But maybe not the 1st through 5th.
This one doesn't spew anything. You pick up the...
Hey.
It's solidly in place.
Do I kick this? Hey, Dragon Lancer! Off work and relaxing, can watch again? Yay! Gotta do something to yank the pipe open at the valve so I can bend it. So that's probably the hose.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked?
Indeed it would be. Kick it?
That's delight.
Okay. Have to be on that side if I'm opening it. Opening the fridge. Ah, what to do? What to
This
do?
one doesn't spew anything.
Hey!
Just walks very slowly back. Okay, what do I have in my pockets? Got a whisk, this security card, pipe, ice cube tray, data quarter elemental thing, and one singular lonely buckazoid. I wouldn't mind more hints. Because
What can I do for you there, fella?
I remember being very frustrated with this the last
Make me
time
a
I
double-
played.
Oh.
It's solidly in place. As cool as it... That's an in... It would appear... It probably... That's an in... Excellent get. Boy, wouldn't it be... As cool as it would be to interface...
Yeah.
It feels...
I know it's something around here. Like, I have to...
An interesting arrangement of conduits creates an almost artistic pattern.
That's annoying!
With a flick of your very
Really?
supple wrist, you pull the
Seriously?
conduit loose from below the valve. Oops! The
Ugh.
floor has that... You pick up... You complete the connection between the 2 conduits.
Hooray! Oh, now she's, of course, standing right in front of the thing I want to interact with. Get out of the way, waitress droid. You know what? No, actually, she's in the right to be in my way because I
Nitro begins to flow through the
stole
tubing
her
and into
tips.
the conduit.
She has absolutely every right to make my life difficult. Yes. I did it.
Frosta la Kista, baby.
Okay, that...
Wow, it worked! This dude's in a deep freeze, But now, what are you going to do with him?
I'm going to hit him on the head. Shimashy bang bang. There we go.
Cool. Laying a solid blow upside the head of this frigid felon has reduced him to cubes. He's not too hard to handle now.
And then I get the pockets and the ice cube tray.
As cool as it would be.
Oh, do I have to?
Don't pick at. Don't touch that.
Oh. Seriously? Like, it's really whiskey to try and pick this guy
You quite cleverly
up.
whisk the cubed culprit into your dustpan. It's going to be tough to carry him this way, though.
Just feels like extra steps.
Very good. He'll be much more transportable than...
Back up we go.
Drat. It appears that the bartender disconnected your cleverly concocted hose link while you were gone.
That's fine. Because I'm going to ask him to make me one more imaginary drink that he's not actually going to make for
What
me.
can I... What have you got?
Well, I got...
The special?
Make me a double...
Oh.
Oh.
Do you want to feel special? I can say that you do. I can make you feel special for an hour or two. Avenue Q, for those who are not familiar with musical theater.
This is the main...
I don't know how long I have to leave that in there. You know what? I'm going to save. I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. Never seen Avenue Q, just the one internet song that barnstormed the internet. The internet is really, really great. Used to do that as a karaoke duet. That was very fun. But Avenue Q is a very fun show. It's both aged well and hasn't aged well. Oh, hey there, Pockets. Have a droid, my dude.
Here's your cubed compadre. Where's my 50 buckazoids?
No bull. You really got him, eh? I mean, good job.
And just in time because
Yeah,
ad
I
break
really
starts in
got
5
him.
minutes.
And I could really use my 50 buckazoids.
Tell you what, I'll pay you when they pay me.
No, I need the money now. Or I let the guy thaw right here, right now.
No, just a minute. You don't want to do that. Hold on to your elementary contents. I got it here. Here, you happy?
I'm delighted.
I'll just be taking that tray. Been a special treat doing business with you.
Yay! Well, that happened. And now I have money. I have 51 buckazoids. I'm rich. Yep. Give me the exit. There we go. Oh my goodness. In the cinema is Triple X Files. Scandalous. I go here. Have a money.
I'd like a bottle of your cold Surian brandy, please.
Well, so you're interested in the good stuff, eh? I'll just take that 20. Thank you. I haven't sold much of this stuff lately, except to some sorry-looking little pud. Oh, hey, that reminds me. He still owes me some money. Oh, I can't believe I fell for that scam. Oh, well, enjoy. Sucker.
Woohoo! Points for me. And away we go. And there's Elmo. And he gets the brandy.
Yes! I mean, Mr. Wilco, I'm most pleased you've chosen to do business with us. You're just in time, too. I have another party on his way interested in the same item. Oh well, his loss. Well, I'll take that off your hands. Now, per our agreement, here's your cheat sheet. I'm certain you'll find the game much more interesting now. Also, you look like you could use this fish.
What? What?
Enjoy, Mr. Wilco. I have a real important business in another part of town. Be seeing ya. Oh, by the way, I'd appreciate if you'd not mention our meeting to anyone. Some of those purple-skulled old stockholders really hold a grudge, okay? Bye-bye.
Purple skulled? Is that ew. Is that a reference to something? The be seeing you is a reference to the prisoner. Alrighty. Pockets.
It's the Stooge fight.
To guarantee a win, the cheat sheet says, when at the choice screen, press the machine's letter buttons in the following order. A, B, B, A, C, A, C, A. Then,
of course it
be
is.
aggressive and attack as much as possible using your new secret weapon.
Okay. And, oh, while I'm in here.
It looks vaguely like your hiney after it's been chewed out by your boss.
What does that mean? What? Okay.
It's the Stooge.
To guarantee a win,
A, B, B,
the cheat sheet
A,
says,
C,
when
A,
at the choice
C,
screen,
A.
press the machine's letter buttons in the following order.
Abacaka.
A, B,
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Jerkwad. How about another game of Stooge Fighter? I'm feeling a little luckier this time.
You know, kid, I'd really like to, but I need a little more of a challenge. Take a long walk off a short asteroid, okay?
What's the matter? Afraid a measly little pencil-necked low-life janitor and general waste of human life is going to embarrass you in front of your friends?
Well said.
Hold on there, you little puke! I'm not afraid of some puny little zit on the butt of the universe!
All right, we're about to go
Jerkwad
into
is a
ad
scaredy
break.
cat. Jerkwad is
So
a
we're not going to
scaredy
actually
cat.
start the fight until we come
All
back,
right,
so
you
that
little
everybody
wad
gets
of
to see me
spit.
actually
Let's
do
play.
well on our
I'll
arcade
waste you. Tell you
sequence.
what.
I have to use
Let's
the cheat
make it
mode to do it, but
If you
I
win,
will do it, and it will be
I'll give you
amazing, and everyone
300
will applaud.
buckazoids. However, if I win, you're mine to do with as I see fit. The deal?
What are you gonna do to me? Oh, I regret saying that. Okay. I'm gonna go not now, thanks. I'm gonna save. Konami code. Not quite the Konami code. And we'll just look around at things until the ad breaks. Oh, there we go. Back in 3 minutes. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back. Alrighty. I have been informed that I have had a black spot on my nose this entire time because whenever I order Tim Hortons, they write the instructions for making your drink on the top of the cup, and they always write it in the center, and then I get marker on my nose. Anywho, the time has come to beat Jerkwad.
Hi, Mr. Jerkwad. How about another?
Okay, we've gone through all this.
Well,
hold on.
Jerkwad.
All right, you little wad.
300 buckazoids. Let's rumble.
Oh, this is gonna be fun! Oh, you're a bit puny, but I'm sure I'll be able to get a few buckazoids for you over at the slave colony.
I'm sorry. I don't think I heard you quite right. Did you say slave colony?
I turned off the volume
Too
on your
late
phone.
to back out,
Shush.
bored breath.
I knew that.
Okay. Another great game for the fine folks at Scumsoft. Okay. A, B, B, A, C, A, C, A. I have a new button. I believe I was Big Mo last time. Let's be him again. Okay. So I just have to be aggressive, be aggressive, and use my special combat move.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Excuse me. There we go. Aw, yeah.
Big Mo wins.
Yay, Big Mo
You
wins.
Loitered him.
Poster.
Rumble.
See that? Hit that.
I am. If I lose this with the cheat, there we go. Ooh, I've been so mad if I lost even with the cheat.
Big Mo wins the match.
Yay, a winner is
You
me.
loitered him.
See, I can do arcade sequences. Game over, man.
How lucky can a guy get? That was pure luck. Gee.
Where's my money?
Here. Now, if I were you, I'd make myself scarce, you little lump of phlegm. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose my temper, and all that's gonna be left of you is teeth and toenails.
Goodbye. Hooray! Saving! No more arcade sequence. Sequence. There we go. All right. And we go here. And we go to the hotel. And now I have money. Hydrate. Thank you. Oh, and stretch and tiara trade. Okay, big stretch. And new tiara. Oops. There we go. That on straight. Yes, it is. Okay. Money, 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 money. We ring of
You
the
give
bell.
the counter a tap, mistakenly as... You give the bell a pass with your hand. The manager...
Okay. And then this, and then this.
Okay, son, you just scribble your old bill satin on the register screen and I'll get your key card. Just fine a room as you'll find on this orb.
You have a brief moment of what you think is cleverness. You decide to wittily sign the name Franzel Niekberm.
Okay, here's your key card. Don't lose it. Room 1220J. Up the elevator. Franzel Niekberg. If If I had a buckazoid for every time I'd seen that name, I'd be sitting pretty. I could afford one of those fancy fur-lined donut thingies that... What was I saying? Anyway, enjoy your stay. If you need anything, don't hesitate to tell someone.
Gee, thanks. Say, could you tell me where...
I'm a real busy guy, son. You got any questions, why don't you just go find the Chamber of Commerce and talk to them. I'm sure they'll be glad to help you out. Be seeing ya.
Be seeing you. So you put your Bill Shatner on there is a reference, of course, to William Shatner, Star Trek, Captain Kirk, but it's also a reference to a signature as a John Hancock after the American founding father who signed his name really big on the Declaration of Independence. The problem is that for some reason or other, a lot of people insist on saying, oh, just put your John Henry on there. John Henry was a mythical railroad digger who dug into a mountain faster than a steam engine could. So if you put your John Henry on something, that implies that you are going to dig it with a shovel. Personal annoyance. Well, what are you zapping? Oh, you're like a cat. Okay. You are bad at your job. There goes another rat. Okay, 1220J is my room. Yeah, John Henry died after digging the big hole, so it may be even darker than that. Yeah, just sign here and die.
That's an interesting idea.
I'm looking.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked? They look more like cell doors than hotel room doors. It's kind of a Motel 3 meets Rikers look.
Okay, I know that's supposed to refer to Rikers Island, but my mind went to Riker from Star Trek Next Generation. Like, what? Okay, pockets.
It's the keycard to your luxurious suite at the charming Dew Beam Inn. The room number is 1220J.
Dew Beam
was
Inn.
that?
Oh. No, I'm supposed to be picking it up. Okay. And then that.
Just as you were about to insert the key card so you can go inside and check out your new digs, you notice those two goony-looking dudes from the lobby walking in your direction at a rather deliberate pace. Perhaps they're going to welcome you to the place or show you where the ice machine is.
Hey there, pal. Got a second? Me and my friend here was wondering something.
We saw you off the bar.
Fire
We
away.
liked your look. We
What
liked
did you
your
wanna
vibe.
Well, we was wondering if you'd have any objection to us pounding you senseless. Grab 'em and let's get moving. I gotta report in soon.
More cranial trauma for Roger.
You puny little scumbag. I can't believe anyone would want you. One thing's for sure, you sure ain't gonna be seeing your home son ever again. Hey, Nigel, let's get back to it, huh? We got things to do and places to go. Now, just sit there and be still and be quiet, little man. I've got some things to finish before I finish you.
Okay. And you're going Okay, key card there. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay.
It looks like a plug receptor. It's a burlesque Moddy.
Well, I'll be having that.
How groovy. They've got a neon sign for Spore beer. Spore yourself a tall, frosty one. It's the popular pin-up alien Krill McPherson, the one that poses all over time pods in Space Piston magazine. Just watch that McPherson strut. Teddy Schmuckspin, a popular children's toy, sits on the floor. If you weren't a popular child, you didn't get one.
Aww.
Your captors have obviously been drinking mass quantities of that new imported beer, Tecate Wormhole.
Aw, Roger's got worms. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Okay, so I can only move in 2 dimensions. Weren't Teddy Ruxpins like $100? I honestly have no idea. What?
Hey, what the fu... I don't want to see you move another
nearly
inch
said
or
a
I'm gonna
bad
slice you into
word.
nice little bite-sized pieces. Now, can it?
Oh.
It wouldn't be prudent to do that at this juncture.
Ooh. Can I? Nope.
You are now a proud nail owner.
Hooray! Oh, the butt scoot is funny. This is like... He's got worms. I have a nail.
What, was that supposed to be clever?
Yes, I was thinking like use the nail to sort of...
You're back in your comfy, reassuring janitorial duds.
I was hoping to see like...
You're back.
Am I taped up? Am I locked up? Oh. Oh.
Good thinking. The nail proves to be just what you needed to free yourself from those handcuffs. Don't
When
get all
Worlds of
excited,
Wonder
Little Red
launched
Riding
Teddy
Hood.
Ruxpin for
You
the
aren't out of those
1985
woods
holiday
yet.
season, the Talking Bear hit the Talking Bear hit toy store shelves at a suggested retail price of $69.99. Thank you for the fact check, Bouchard. This is mine.
I better not try it. He might see me.
Okay.
Surprisingly, it's a pile of books. Who'd have thought these guys could read?
$70 in 1985 was real money. Yeah. Well, I think computer games like in the 90s were like $60, $70, if not more.
You
So
won't
for a
be
kid's
needing any
toy?
empty cans. A gas mask won't help you in this game.
That feels like a reference to something, but I don't know what. $206.70 today? Woo! Yeah, now I see why I never got a Teddy Ruxpin for Christmas. Roger, go places and do things. Okay, so he has a Maudie.
This is the data quarter you got from that endodroid hunter dude.
I better not.
Huh.
Don't pick at it. That's one of those devices for catching wayward audio-video signals from distant galaxies. You once saw a horribly violent transmission on one of these where strange-looking aliens mercilessly struck each other in vulnerable areas while others looked on in enjoyment. It was called America's Funniest Home Videos, or something like that.
Still funny. Okay. see that?
Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been.
Okay. Now I have this, and I'm going to treat
Boy,
you like...
wouldn't it be?
Yeah, I was thinking
That's an interesting idea.
throw it over his head like he's some variety of parrot.
This little unit is a portable dehumidifier. When you're a guy like Singent, who sweats like a bicranial crud snorter, you need one of these things going all the time.
Okay.
As cool as it would be to... Boy, would... It would appear... Excellent guess.
I'm clicking everything. Oh.
You carefully lay the rug on the floor. Even though you were never known for your interior decorating talents, you feel very satisfied with the location you have chosen.
Why? Why have I done this?
The pelvis rug is arranged nicely.
Ah.
Your body is now carrying a nice static charge.
It's silly. Zappy zappy.
Wow, the static energy you built up discharged, frying Lard Boy's circuitry. Did you actually think of that, or was it just luck?
I thought of it because I'm very smart.
Smooth move. You've got his keyring. You now possess the Modi.
And the data quarter.
This optical disc-based multimedia entertainment system has a slew of powerful graphics and audio coprocessors. A unique flexible architecture, is extremely high-priced, and plays a half-dozen really bad arcade games. It's called a 3DOA.
There was a computer store that was in the next city over that my parents would take us to when like we needed something specific to upgrade the computer. And they had a 3DO on display there that always had this game where it was like a motorcycle race, but you could like whip the other riders with chains. And I really wanted a 3DO just for that game, but did not get one, which is smart. The 3DOA line was actually remotely fun. Okay, let's interact with this. Insert disc. Well, what
It
happens
does nothing until... It does nothing until...
All right.
I'm not touching that.
Ew.
And you can't make me.
Way too disgusting. You don't see any way? It wouldn't be prudent. Sorry, but the post... Besides, who needs posters you can't unroll the next day?
Okay. So I need a disc for this thing.
Well, 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 the worm is out of the hole. So, you have to ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well,
Road
do I
Rash!
punk?
Thank you for the name, Boucher. Okay, well. And, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get demonetized on YouTube.
Excellent get. Excellent.
Oh, no, maybe not yet.
Don't touch that. You rummage around in the box to look for something useful, but all you find is an almost complete set of line dancing in zero-G daddies. Only Volume 2, The Achy Breaky, appears to be missing. You poke around and look for something useful, but since you're not exactly Mr. Subspace Neurotransmitter Repair Guy, none of it appeals to you. You poke and prod amongst the moddies until you find a moddy labeled churlish. Being intrigued by the word, you glom it. Incidentally, you might want to look up the word churlish before you do anything stupid.
Okay, so I have two moddies now. I have churlish and burlesque.
Your words caught.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. You want to look up the word glom? Like, I am most familiar with glom in sort of the 2000 convention sort of way, where to glom someone is to run up and do like a flying leap hug.
There is nothing wrong with a subspace neurotransmitter
I've also heard
controller.
to glom on
Do not
to
attempt
something
to
is
adjust the controller.
to
We are
grab
controlling
it
transmission.
intensely.
We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can change your mind to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity.
Little Outer Limits reference.
There is nothing wrong with a subspace. There is nothing.
Glom on, you know, glom by itself sounded weird. Oh, glomp, you're right. You're right.
It's the one called Nigel. You summon the
Yes, I have the burlesque. There we go.
That's an interest.
No, it
That's
is complete.
It
He has
probably
the
seemed
moddy
like a
thing.
good. It probably seemed.
Go away.
But you have me held
Excellent.
prisoner. I can't go away. You have taken away my liberty. So I'm obviously missing something here.
What do you want to do? Give him a nice massage? Wise up. This guy values you less than Starcon does. It feels slightly. You summon the. Don't touch that. We don't. The room seems to be vibrant. Either that or someone downstairs is using a pro shot. You have no idea where this place is, but it's nice to see that grunge.
Sorry, I'm zipping through things a little here.
The room seems to be vibrating very slightly.
It's
This would
rude
probably
of me.
indicate a damping field in operation somewhere close by. Either that or someone downstairs is using a pro shiatsu.
I thought this might have been a disc,
You have no
but it
idea
doesn't
where this-
seem to be.
This button allows you to go to a given location.
On the CD, sorry.
This button
skipping
is
through
designed
things.
to print
Rude.
what is on the screen. Too bad it doesn't work.
When does a printer ever work anymore?
This alien woman looks to be in very bad shape. Her pupils are fixed and dilated. Her body is stiff, almost as if she's dead. And her skin looks tight and puffy, as if bodily gases are building up inside her. Bandages and patches appear in profusion all over her, and some of her seams look like they're about to give way.
Oh dear.
You make a mental note to come back and rescue this poor woman.
Oh dear. Oh no.
The desk looks rubbery and flimsy. The desk feels more or less as flimsy as it looks. That wouldn't prove fulfilling.
Huh.
Your reason. The archway glows with the energy of a damping field. No
Interesting.
wonder it's so humid in here.
Ha! Damping field. Funny. I got zapped.
The room seems to be You poke around and look for something useful, but since you're not exactly Mr. Subspace Neuro... Unfortunately, your brainwave patterns are far too puny to benefit from even this unit's powerful positronic amplifiers. A massive subspace neurotransmitter fills the desk, amplified by brainwave patterns, But you already knew...
I did, because I looked at that conversation before.
Go away.
You summon the ability... That wouldn't...
So I know I have to use the burlesque moddy on him. I just don't know why it's not happening.
It would appear... That's an... Excellent... That's an... As cool... It would appear... It would appear that Excellent... That's...
I'm just randomly clicking.
Hey, don't put your...
Put it in the box where I got
It
the other one.
probably seemed
from.
like a good... That's an interesting... Excellent... As cool... Excellent... That's an... It probably...
It did seem like a good idea to me at the time. Silly game.
A massive subspace neurotransmitter fills the desk.
Oh, the reason...
Amplified by
Because of
brainwave patterns,
redacted. Thank you so much,
neurotransmissions are not affected by local damping
Ritsuo.
fields. But you already... That wouldn't... You won't be... Her skin feels puffy and rubbery, as if her internal body pressure has risen. It must be Regalian bladderwort fever.
Awkward.
Don't pick at it. Sorry, but the posters have... Besides, who needs... You won't be needing any empty cans. A gas mask
that a
won't help
reference
you
to
in this
something?
game. The room seems to be vibrating. Either that... That wouldn't prove full...
Life. Don't talk to me about life. Wonder if that's actually the reference that it's trying to make there. Oh.
Your search through the CDs reveals a bunch of typically boring multimedia magazines. A multimedia phone book. Too bad there aren't any phones around here.
Well, at least I found some CDs. Step up. Multimedia magazines on CD.
There seems to be a small pile of... The Outpost Project Survival Guide. You pinch yourself to make... Successful People Managing Techniques by Carm Trebus. Funny, it's empty. MF-DOS for idiots, morons, and phoebes. Turing Xenon on 5 buckazoids a day. Discovering your inner maggot.
Who could have predicted that multimedia magazines on CD would never ever catch on?
How to become assigned to being a corporate creative genius without really trying. This might be worth checking out. It's a copy
Yay!
of Popular Tektronics.
Fun fact, Popular Tektronics was first referenced in Space Quest 1, where Roger talks about, oh, this spider droid was mentioned in Popular Tektronics. Yay! A callback! Okay, so pockets, CD, boop. Table of contents. From data quarter to homing beacon. Fast. Email shopping with no buckazoids. Mired EMAG, hot journalism, or hot air? Make a time machine out of a DeLorean in search of the elusive multiple organism? Oh gosh. Let's see. Might have to. Let's see. Can I zoom in enough that I can actually read this here? Okay. Data quarter to homing beacon, fast. Yes, you too can make a homing beacon from simple household goods. Chief among the devices you can use is the data quarter, which with a few adjustments sends out a powerful signal to potential rescuers who could be light years away. First, open your data quarter. Inside you'll find chips, ERC settings, and plates. If you correctly alter these settings, you'll soon be home by the fire with a cup of nog. Of course, any mistakes could result in a barbecue with you as the entree, but let's not worry about that. We'll describe the details in the next issue. Great. If you recall correctly, they referenced Popular Tectronics a couple of times in this, and hit the insert in the magazine is called "My Chat Window is Cut Off." What is happening here? There we go. It's called Popular Jantronics or Similar. For a while in the 80s, you received a monthly subscription to floppy disk magazines. Huh. No, I fixed it. I can see you guys. No rebellions. I will turn this live stream around right now and we will not go to Disney World. Email shopping with no buckazoids. Well, might as well read all of these. eShop with absolutely nothing in the accounts? It's easy when you know the system. First, random gen approximately 32 4x4 numbers and pick a month and a year. These will be your challenge charge cards. Make up a name, not Neekburn, please, and start calling e-catalog stores. The idea is to make the calls fast and give them the challenge card numbers before they can trace the call. As most hackoids know, there are so many cards out there that the probability of one of your challenge cards being a used number is practically 100%. Remember, don't skimp. You're spending other people's buckazoids, so go for it. Leaves Blockbuster grabs the latest version of AOL for the family. No, well, as long as you behave, Dragonlancer, maybe we can still go, but you have to keep your grades up. Mired EMAG, hot journalism or hot air? We've all heard the hype. Mired EMAG is the hottest, hippest, hip-hoppinest thing to happen to journalism since Gutenberg invented that big printer thingy. But is it the EMAG of the future, or is it another Cyber Vogue knockoff with some fancy schmancy art? You be the judge. The last issue featured an article on smart drugstores on Celine Dion, a list of the latest techno gibberish, and a review of Waterworld. Are these subjects cool, or do they leave you cold? Waterworld. Make a time machine out of a DeLorean. Chances are you're too young to remember the quaint little movie about a fellow named Marty McFly, but he and his friend Doc started a trend that has become a popular pursuit among the time-traveling hobbyists, making time machines out of DeLorean cars. DeLoreans aren't easy to find these days. They went out of fashion when John DeLorean went in the slammer. But if you have luck to come across one of these babies, the universe and all its time zones, and we mean all its time zones, can be yours. Happy hunting! And in search of the elusive multiple organism. Since the dawn of time, men and women have searched for the multiple organism. Some say that it's just a myth. Others claim that it existed at one time, but the effects of toxic waste, pollution, and electromagnetic forces throughout the universe have made the multiple organism extinct. This writer, for one, has searched all her adult life for the excitement of contact with one of these elusive creatures. The thought of seeing a multiple organism sends a thrill through me. I hope with my entire essence that multiple organisms do exist on some level, and that one day I may meet up with one of them just to say hi. You didn't get that joke when you were younger? Yeah, neither did I. Yeah, I was just like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if I can print off. Can I print this? Nope, didn't seem like anything worked. Okay, I'm gonna eject this. I'm gonna take this.
I'm not.
I'm gonna exit. Okay. So now, oh darn it! I had the thing up. Okay. I accidentally closed my window that had the instructions. Space. Okay. So I have to make a homing beacon from this thing.
This
one. Okay. I am not doing this like a puzzle. I am just putting in the answer. I have to take these little things out too. Okay, you go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. And therefore you go there because there's no other space. And then, nah. Purple.
You missed.
Don't be smart with me, Gary Owens. I am the one who is smart. I say as I cheat.
There seems to be something stopping the data quarter from transmitting.
Oh, at least I started that. Okay. Oh, pockets again. Then, nah.
As cool.
Right there.
That's an interesting.
No, it is it's a great idea.
It probably. That wouldn't. Don't. There is nothing wrong with a subspace. Unfortunately, your brain will. Unfortunate. Unfortunately. Unfortunate.
Where do I have to click?
The room seems to. There is nothing wrong.
I have to put the burlesque Maudie in his head. That is just what I have to do. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I thought maybe that would be a hint button, but I'm not so lucky.
This monoamine oxidase inhibitor brightens up an otherwise depressing room. Another one of those formerly trendy bolt discharge lamps sits on the console top.
I still think those are cool.
A small decorative novelty lamp displays bolts of electronic discharge. You summon the ability. That isn't with. It feels slightly.
Okay, it's not in reach. Can I climb up? You want a trendy bolt discharge lamp? Yeah, like the plasma lamps that are, it's a globe and you put your finger on it and like little electricity bolts goes to your finger. Cool. Ba-dum-bum-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hey.
You don't see any way. The room seems to be either that or. That wouldn't prove. It feels like. Sorry, but besides. There's no time to mess with that. You have escaping to do.
Then escape, silly boy.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, this will work.
It probably seemed like.
Pockets. Swipey thing. Schwa. Yeah, a lot of the puzzles in this game, they get caught up on like which specific pixel do I need to click on? Have I seen the plasma globes that are flat discs instead of globes? Yes, I have.
Unfortunately, your brain. Unfortunate. It wouldn't be. Don't pick at. Don't touch that. You summon the.
Go away. Go away.
Okay.
Don't touch
chair.
that. That's. Unfortunately, the room seems to be
He doesn't.
It probably seemed like a. It probably seemed. It would appear. It probably seemed. It probably. That's an.
Huh. Fun fact about those. Although they can be found in every Spencer's Gifts or similar stores now, they were literally invented for Star Trek First Contact. Something cool to stick behind the Borg's heads when they're plugged into their alcoves. I did not know that. I have learned a thing.
There is nothing wrong with a sub.
Ugh.
That wouldn't prove fulfilling.
Does anybody know exactly what I'm supposed to do here? I know I have to put the burlesque Maudie in his head. I just don't know why it's not letting me do it. I don't know what the holdup is.
It's the one called. It's the one. A massive subspace neurotransmitter fills the desk. Amplified by brainwave patterns, neurotransmissions are not affected by local damping fields. But you already knew that, right?
At this point of the game, you need to do copy protect. I did already. This has already been rewired, and I got points and everything. But I need to cancel out the damping field. Ooh, that's a good call, Bouchard. Pockets.
It's a burlesque Maudie.
Yes, this one has.
The corner of the label in this Maudie seems to be loose.
There we go.
Thinking it was the churlish Maudie, he pops it in place.
Thank you. Ah! And that's me demonetized.
That wouldn't. Don't touch. Unfortunately, your brainwave patterns are far too puny.
Here, put this thing in your head. Just trust me. Does it without thinking.
Unfortunately.
Can I get out now? Nope. I would like to go into the out, please.
There is nothing wrong. It wouldn't be proof. It wouldn't. Don't pick at it. You.
Oh, his belt. Okay.
It's Nigel's belt, complete with a damping field actuator and a nifty personal grooming assistant.
Yeah. Why would you just keep that on your belt?
This is a personal grooming assistant.
There we go.
This appears to be a damping field controller unit. At least it looks like most of the other damping field controller units you've ever seen, and you've seen quite a few. Thank goodness now that you've got that damping field shut off, you can check out that damping field controller unit so that maybe you can shut off that... Oh yeah, that's a real sound idea. You have no reason to check out the damping field controller unit now.
Worth a try.
Yuck! It's the hair you pulled from Nigel's personal grooming assistant. No, that's just... It would appear that merging...
Boy, this terrace is a nice change from the stink-laden confines of that apartment.
So I have...
It feels slightly...
So no longer have
There is
the,
nothing... You've never been a big CW fan. In fact, it is your belief that country and Western music was outlawed hundreds of years ago in an attempt to reduce alcoholism. Wow, that's a signed poster of the lead singer for that country Western band, Hall and Az.
Hauling ass. Silly.
The room is no longer giving off that low-level hum.
I did set this up right? Oh, right. Have to turn it on again, of course. Silly Billy. Oh, check out the angles on this ship.
Hey! Here's your fish!
Thank you?
Stellar, you picked up my homing signal. I can't believe I actually made it work. Now no one can say I spent a little bit too much free time in the bathroom with Popular Tektronix.
Popular Tektronix? Who are you trying to kid? I know what you were reading in there.
What was that voice, Roger? I thought I heard something.
Pay no attention, Stellar. It was probably just a mechanical flatulence from the ship.
Anyway, we received a transmission from a nearby StarCon communications monitoring platform. They told us of some unusual signal originating from the area of polysorbate 60. We dialed it in, scanned the coordinates, and found you.
So what are you doing in this sector, Stellar? I thought you were stationed on the SCS Heinz 57.
I am. I had some leave accumulated and decided to take it. This is kind of embarrassing for me. I actually came to see you. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I was curious about what you'd been up to, so I decided to visit. And when I arrived here, I found you had just left for shore leave on polysorbate. I decided to follow you down and try and catch up with you. When I got to that dump of an inn and found you'd been kidnapped by those thugs, I searched around but could find no trace of where they'd taken you. That certainly is a strange place.
Ad break in 5 minutes, approximately.
I decided to beam back up to the deep ship and try to locate you through your transport communicator signal. When I'd returned, I found you'd left it up here on the ship. I didn't know what to do then until that call came through from the StarCon installation. You're a lucky man, Wilco.
Yeah. I guess I am. If you hadn't gotten there when you did, I'd probably be a victim of some serious cement poisoning after those geeks chucked me off that balcony.
Terrace.
What?
Well, actually, it was a terrace.
The robot is rad. It's a
Whatever.
reference to the beginning of Space Quest 3. Yeah,
Thanks, Stellar.
the robot that
I
controls
sure owe you a big
the
one.
junk freighter.
I'd sure like to collect that sometime. But let's
Yeah,
talk
Stellar
about you and me.
is...
Perhaps
It's just
I
an
could
alien
take
with
you
a
to
wrinkly
dinner
forehead.
sometime soon.
I'd like that, Stellar. I'd like that a lot. The thing is that I kind of have a relationship with another, and I wouldn't feel very comfortable about that. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to her. You understand? Not to mention the fact I'd be wearing my sphincter for a necklace if Beatrice ever found out.
Very
I hope
much
you do
so.
understand, Stella. I like you. I think I even more than like you. I don't know where I got this inordinate sense of loyalty toward Beatrice.
I believe the word that explains that is fear.
Pound sand, pal. Please know that were the situation any different,
I don't know.
I'd be making that date with you right now.
The relationship to Stellar is just
I
very
see.
weird.
Friends, co-workers, buddies. That's all this is gonna be.
I don't know what she
Guess I
sees
knew
in
it
him
somewhere inside. I
because
just
we've
didn't
never
wanna
seen her
believe it.
before. Like
I
Beatrice,
guess
at least
I
we saved her
admire your
life.
trueness of
but-
heart, however misplaced.
And she had some
but I feel much
horrific
more
head
inclined
injuries
to
as well,
damn you
so-
for it. I know that's selfish, but it's how I feel. I must
I
admit
don't know
it
what you
shows
see
something
in
more about
Roger,
you, more
really.
depth of character than I gave you credit for, Wilco. Well, I'm patient if you ever have a change of heart. Well, Roger, we should
This
see
is
what we
such a
can
long
find out
scene.
about those subhuman walking dumpsters that had such a keen interest
He's the
in
main
you.
character, so he gets
I don't
plus 10
suppose
to
you heard their
attraction.
names.
Them's the rules.
No, but I did get this neat personal grooming assistant. It needs a little cleaning, but...
Gross.
That's great, Roger. Don't clean it, though. Take it to the sick bay. There's a DNA analyzer there. We can scan the contents and perhaps use the results to get some names and information about these guys.
Good thinking, Stellar. I probably would have thought of it, eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have, Roger. Look, I've got to go to sick bay and get some treatment for my back after that not-so-graceful rescue.
Oh, yeah, that. Sorry. Well, I'll see you there.
Yeah, we know nothing about Stellar. She, like, what we have seen here, that's the first we've ever seen of her. She just comes out of nowhere and is like, Roger, you're so wonderful and sexy
Commander,
and I love you.
I'm receiving a message from StarCon.
Who is she? Yeah.
Computer on screen.
Hello, Commander Kilbasa. I have a new
Oh my
directive
goodness,
for
this is
Deep
a long
Ship
cutscene.
86. This is actually a special request from me, Commander. As you may know, I served with Admiral Bluntfang during the Fallopian campaign. Admiral Bluntfang's widow is involved in building an off-world retirement community. They are almost finished, but have requested assistance from Deep Ship 86. Commander, please extend her every courtesy. You know, if things go well, this would not look too bad in your personnel file. I will let Sharpay, the Admiral's widow, explain further.
Fun fact.
Hello, Commander.
Same voice actress as
Kilbasa.
Valanice in
As
Space
Admiral
in King's Quest
Toolman
7.
mentioned, we have almost completed our project here, but could use StarCon assistance. To be honest, Commander, I pulled a few strings, but this is an important mission, I assure you.
Yeah, this game has a lot of very
Since you are
silly
scheduled to be
names.
present for the dedication of the Golden Light Year's retirement center anyway, I hoped you might alter your travel plans to accommodate an earlier arrival. From the information provided me by my old friend, the Admiral, you would be able to warp here within a few hours. I require some assistance from your ship, as well as one of your crew members.
We're going to end up in the ad break before this
Allow
cutscene
me to
finishes.
explain.
Meanwhile, back in sickbay.
Are we still going? Okay, finally I have control of the game again. That took forever. Okay. Yeah, this game was written by Josh Mandel, who did a lot of sort of the punch-up writing for descriptions and visuals in a lot of the King's Quest games. At least the earlier ones. Oh, I am disconnected from chat. I should not be disconnected from chat. I'm very important in chat. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I'm gonna head for a little break because that cutscene, sitting there waiting through that, killed my will to live a little bit. And I will be right back. See you in a few minutes. Whoopsie. Accidentally went to the wrong screen there. Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. We return to Space Quest 6 after the longest cutscene ever. And we've zoomed right into the sick bay.
Apparently, the doctor is way busy as he completely ignores you.
Who's this?
Jabba is an interesting-looking fellow. That is, if you think a melted purple marshmallow with an internal skeleton is interesting. He's the main research attendant here in the sick bay. Stellar is getting treatment for her back injury. You should be ashamed of yourself for jumping on her like that, you baby. Many things rest on the center console. Most of them are merely non-functional screen dressing. Pretty cool looking, eh? It's the keyboard for the DNA sequencer. This is a DNA sequencer. During a starship's travels, many different organisms and artifacts are discovered, and a DNA sequencer can come in quite handy in analyzing them. But mostly it just gets used to make sure the food replicators are working properly and not brewing up anything that might hatch and grow inside you, for instance.
This thing?
It's a scale. No, you can't weigh yourself. It's a case of something you don't care about.
Okay. Can I analyze my fish?
As cool as it would be to interface these two
Want to
items,
analyze
no
my
good would
fish
come of it.
That I don't know why I have? All right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilco. The sequencer is for use by trained personnel only. Obviously, you don't fit that description. I'm afraid I can't allow you to use it.
Fine, you do
Come on, Jabba, be a pal. Who'll know?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilco. It's a StarCon regulation.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool? It would appear that merging...
Fine, we'll talk to you. Well, we will get stuck on the doctor.
Jeez, Jabba. Who's gonna know? Let me try this one thing. I'll be out of your way. No one will find out.
I don't know, Mr. Wilco. I'm not one to break regulations. I really don't think it's a good idea.
I swear, it'll only take a minute. We're out in the middle of nowhere. No one will find out. And I'll tell you what, anytime you want it, One free plunge job, day or night. What do you say?
Well, I don't know.
It'll only take a minute or two, really. Come on, Cheba, be a pal.
Well, okay, but just this once. If anyone finds out I'm sunk, then I'll come looking for you to take it out on. Keep that in mind.
No problem. I'll be done in a flash.
I really don't know why I'm doing this.
Okay, we put this. Gross. And we click this. Oh, why is it moving? Okay, definitely sequence.
It feels slightly... That's delight... It hurts your eyes to look at that. You look at it, but not... You are... It's your standard... That board... It's your standard... It feels...
Okay, I did something wrong there. Blend, clone, sequence.
Don't touch that. That wouldn't...
Oh, okay. That's for me. Now I have this.
This is the program card you got from sickbay.
That cutscene was so long, I stopped absorbing any information from that. I honestly don't know why I want this thing. I don't. That information has been overwritten.
It's the keyboard for... Don't touch that. We don't know where you've been. As cool as it would have... It probably... You get a jump on senility. Your utterances...
You got what you wanted. I'm really...
Okay, well, I guess I'm leaving then. Goodbye.
Neat. I've always wanted to try one of these on the compost.
Oh. Not what I thought. I thought that was going to be the controls for the teleporter thing. This is the DNA pattern of Nigel Rancid. File closed.
Oh, hi, Stellar. I hope your back's feeling better.
They just finished treating me, and it is starting to feel better. However, I was told to lay off rescuing people for a while, especially you. So, did you have any luck?
I got some information from the sample I ran through the DNA sequencer. When I tried it, all I got was a name. All it said after that was that the file is closed. I wonder why that is.
I don't know for sure, Roger, but it seems a bit suspicious.
For my water bottle.
When a file is marked like that, there's usually a very good reason. Most frequently, it indicates the file is closed for intelligence purposes, or it's legally sealed by some judicial body. In the case of those tubs of guts that grabbed you, I'd have to say it's not a government agency directly behind it. It sounds more like someone with access from the outside to a friend or two inside. A more paranoid person might say this smells way wrong.
Then again, when did you last change your socks?
If the files
At the
are
beginning
sealed,
of this,
then we
it
have
took all
nothing
my
to go on.
clothes.
True. The only thing I can think of is that they may be accessible by jacking into cyberspace. I've never done it, but I know it can be done.
Oh, right. Oh,
So
no.
I guess this means you won't be trying it first. I mean, I'd love to try it, but I can't since we don't know how.
Well, actually, I read it can be done with the help of a cyber jack and headset and a cyberspace jack interface module. The article said there are several things to access out there and that there's a vast library of files to browse. It said that the Information Superhighway project is a little behind schedule, but that there are some operative areas. Other than that, I don't have a clue as to how we can gain any information about them.
So you think this cyberspace thing could work?
Well, I can only tell you what I've read. Navigating it takes a little patience, but I think it's the only option you have. I don't know if you'll locate a
this game
cyberjacking
came out the
headset.
year before
because of the
Google,
delays in the project, they've become more like
became a
collector's
thing.
items than marketable, functionable products.
We do have cyberjack modules built into the compost.
That's true. Of course, we won't know anyway without the jack.
That bites. I wonder where we could find one of those.
I wish I knew, Roger. There must be some place.
Attention! We are now orbiting the Delta Berxalon 5 colony as requested by StarCon. Most of you know your assignments as they have been broadcast to your composts. Please represent StarCon properly. Kilbasa, out.
You better get moving since you don't know yet what your assignment is. I have some checking
I'm a
around
janitor.
to do.
My assignment
We'll
is
talk
cleaning
later.
stuff.
Thanks, Stellar. I'll see you soon. Maybe we can work in that dinner.
It's my room! Okay, let's see what we got here.
This is a Beetlejuice clamoring hagfish fern. You've tried everything you could think of to get it back to health. Unfortunately, all you could think of to do was to stand over it and say, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Wow, it's the old translating gadget you used to communicate with the subterranean alien back on the planet Corona in Space Quest 1. Too bad they don't make those little dilithium watch batteries anymore.
So in this room, there's all sorts of references to previous games.
Hey, it's the Pocket Pal terminal you filched from an abandoned land speeder on Xenon during Space Quest 4.
Space Quest 12, thank you very much.
Say it's the old hint book you found in the bargain bin at the software store in Space Quest 4. Ooh, it's your old Autobucks card from your shopping spree at the Galaxy Galleria after you saved the latex babes from that hideous sea slug in Space Quest 4. It's expired, unfortunately, but then you don't need much money aboard the deep ship.
Wouldn't it be
Besides, people would talk if they saw you dressed that way again.
Wouldn't it be reverse expired because it's from the future?
Looky, it's your old Labion Terror Beast mating whistle from Space Quest 2. Whoa, it's the Star Generator remote control you found aboard the Sarian ship during Space Quest 1. Wow, it's your official employment rejection letter from Sierra Online at the end of Space Quest 3. It just says, not a chance, and it's signed by Ken Williams. It's a discarded cigar stub from the Galaxy Galleria in Space
Ew.
Quest 4.
You kept that? Why did you keep that?
This table is supposed to be used. Since you do neither, you found it makes a great... Hey, here's that pack of matches you stole from the Eulance Flats bar when you returned to Space Quest 1 during the time travel sequence in Space Quest 4.
Time travel sequence? The whole thing was time travel. I don't think I can
won't
take
need
anything.
it. It's reminding you of your inadequacy just fine where it is. You've long since used up all the matches in this book. The cover is lying around as a souvenir. That cigar butt is a piece of your history. You would no sooner carry it around than you would your golden mop.
Golden mop is over there on the wall.
The Pocket Pal will be of no use to you whatsoever. It's AC, and the ship is DC.
That could have been a thing because it does have a jack on it, and they need a jack for the cyber computer thingy.
You never learned how to work these controls. That's why you keep everything that should be in the closet scattered around the room. You have nothing you need to throw out right now. Feels clean for once.
Does not look clean.
Your quarters are cozy and intimate, yet spacious. That's one of the advantages of living in a converted cargo hold. Holy cow! It's your Golden Mop Award for your feats of daring do in Space Quest 1. That mop is a piece of your history. You would no sooner carry it around than you would your cigar butt.
That's cute.
This poor dresser hasn't worked right since they hauled it on board. Wait, were you looking at yourself or at the bureau? Well, same message either way.
I wasn't looking at anything reflective at all.
Your quarters are That's... Don't pick at... We didn't make this game just so you could crawl into bed and go back to sleep. Be productive.
Don't tell me what to do.
Wow, a message for me. I must be getting popular. I wonder what it is.
Wilco, Commander Kilbasa here. I have a special assignment for you. A crew person of special skills is required on Delta Berxilon 5. In the spirit of StarCon cooperation, we have decided to offer them your assistance. Transport there immediately. Kilbasa out.
All right. So I can go to the bridge, the brig, 8 rear, the hollow cabana. It's interesting that there's both a hollow cabana. Oh, hollow cabana must be like the hollow deck, and then 8 rear is 10 forward. More. Roger's quarters, the shuttle bay entrance, sick bay, transporter. Okay, so just the 2 pages. Well, I was ordered to go right to the transporter. Actually, you know what? Saving! Aboard the ship. A boop, a boop, and a boop, and a boop.
Okay, I'm ready. Energize.
Oh, Roger falls on his head again. More head injuries for Roger. Oh, hello.
Commander Kielbasa and that other guy look like they're just finishing up a conversation.
Janitor Wilco, Dr. Bellows and I were just talking about you. Please report to Sharpay's quarters, Janitor Wilco. She is in need of someone with your special skill set. Be quick about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can go to the docking bay quarters, lab A or lab B. Well, I was told to go to the quarters, so to the quarters I shall go. Nope, don't go out that way. I go out that way.
Janitor second class, Roger Wilco, reporting as ordered, ma'am.
Wilco, you say?
I do say.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Mr. Wilco, I expected you here some time ago. I've been kept waiting for minutes now.
I'm very sorry, Matt.
Save the pathetic whimperings for your StarCon superiors, which I would expect includes everyone and everything on the food chain over there.
Ma'am, I came as...
Young man, I lack the time, and most importantly, the patience to indulge you as you whine your way from one excuse to the next. May we please just begin?
Sorry, but I wasn't briefed on what tasks would be required of me.
You're a janitor,
You are
Raj.
a janitor, Mr. Wilco. What do you think I want from you, a heart transplant? What has become of Starcon? When my fifth husband, Admiral Bluntfang, served, the crop of up-and-coming cadets seemed to have such promise. I recall this one rather striking cadet who... Oh, well, never mind that. But you, I pray you do not typify what might be slithering down the halls of our formerly prestigious academy. That is one thing I do not look forward to witnessing. Get to work, Mr. Wilco. You'll find a mop and a bucket right over there. I have no time to devote to your education. That would take a lifetime, and the most copious amount of patience a universe could muster. My life is soon to expire. Please, just clean. I must rest now.
Alrighty. Just gonna have a little look around first.
The wrinkled one rests quietly in her crapomatic adjustable bed. A porcelainite throne serves as the centerpiece of the bathroom. A sink uncharacteristically clutters up the restroom.
Uncharacteristically?
It's a cabinet containing old Sharpay's drugs.
Oh, really?
Don't pick at it. You'll only make it worse.
I can't steal from the little old lady, who seems
It's
totally
some kind
innocent.
of red medical type thing.
She can't possibly
It's
be
some
up to
sort
anything
of medical unit. You don't
evil.
know what it is.
No
After
malfeasance
all,
is
you're
on her
a
part.
janitor, not a doctor, damn it.
All right, let's get
like
mopping.
you need.
Mr. Wilco, I asked you to mop the floors. Do I have to get Commander Kilbasa in here to get you to do your job?
No, ma'am. I'll get right on.
Oh. What just happened? So the Scum VM debugger just opened itself. I wasn't even touching the keyboard or anything. Oh, and we're gone. Fun. Where did you go, my game? Oh, I should have loaded. Oh no, it was a while back now. Because you can't, if you die in this game, there's the try again. I haven't been as vigorous about my saving as I should be. Okay, continue old game. Board this ship. Okay. The game pressed the boss key for me. Rude. Okay. I wonder if it's because I started the mopping sequence at the same time as the
Okay, I'm ready. Energize.
The reminder that you should get mopping dialogue started, and they sort of overlapped, and the game just sort of freaked out. Good morning.
Commander Kielbasa.
Okay, I'm going
Janitor,
to skip
please.
through this because there has
Yes.
been so much talking lately. Let's just get on with it. Back to quarters.
Janitor second class.
Wilco.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Mr.
I'm very sorry.
I've been waiting for you.
Ma'am, I came.
Young man.
Young
Sorry.
whippersnappers
You are
these
when
days
my
are
fifth husband-
slobs.
But you get to work.
That about sums that entire interaction up. Really?
Mr. Wilco, please rattle the handle on that commode. It is positively maddening.
You got it, right away, ma'am. Whatever I can do.
Please do it, and quietly. I must have my rest.
Okay. What are you
Mr.
doing?
Wilco, it is time for me to take my meds. Please fetch my trisonic sortium from the medicine cabinet.
Yes, ma'am. Maybe
Now
I
I
can
may
get this
still
old
he-
hag to overdose.
What was that, janitor?
Nothing, ma'am. I'll get those for you right away.
Okay. Medicine cabinet. What are
I
you
can't
doing
find
over
her
here?
medicine. I don't think she knows what she's talking about.
Hey, what the?
While we await a fully formed thought from Roger, it should be mentioned that there seems to be some sort of gas entering the room through the left vent.
Hey, there seems to be some sort of gas entering the room through the left vent. I seem to be in a world of deep... Ah, jeez, the door! Rats, it won't budge. I've got to get out of here somehow. No windows, and the walls are solid bulkhead. And I'm too big to flush myself out of here. This is the only way. What would MacGyver do now?
Use my tracking thing again?
Oh, great. The data quarter seems to be fried.
Oh well, worth a try.
You...
eh,
That's an...
Oh, I'm dead. Bye, everybody. I'm dead. Oh, nope. Not dead, just...
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked? Like you... Yeah, you just can't get enough. Don't touch that. That wouldn't prove... That wouldn't... Don't pick at... That wouldn't... It wouldn't be proof... Don't pick at... You summon the... Don't touch that.
I'm just clicking on everything.
That wouldn't... It wouldn't be... That's not going to... As fulfilling as a conversation with Sharp. You look at it, but nothing's... You summon... Don't touch... That would... Don't... It wouldn't... You don't need it. It feels slightly... And you thought the fumes from lactose intolerance were bad.
Okay.
You look at it.
I put
It
a
probably
fish in
seemed like a
it.
good idea to you at one time.
Any access to gum and a paper clip? Because that's what MacGyver had. Put the fish
That's
in
an interest.
toilet.
Excellent. It would appear.
Rat.
You realize your strength alone will.
Can I kick the door? Nope. Oh, stop it with the coughing. You're wasting time. Big
A
baby.
contaminated waste item. That wouldn't. That's not going to help.
Her
That's not
remote
going-
control is not going to help. That's what did the thing.
That's not
Smother her. Hit her with a
Boy,
fish.
Excellent guess. Boy, would. It would appear that.
Stick my head in the toilet.
A porcelainite. Don't pick. You get a jump on. You start to say something, and then you remember that you're supposed to be a man.
And you're gonna cough.
That wouldn't. You summon the ability. You summon. That's del. Yeah, you just can't. Like you. That's del. It wouldn't be.
And coughing. Is it death time now? Oh, come on. Oh! Oh, hello.
You give the piston a yank, and sure enough, it comes loose in your hands. Perhaps it was your raw strength. More than likely, it was defective.
And probably too little, too late. Oh. Nope. Okay, yeah. Too little, too late. But now I know what to do.
And you thought the fumes from...
Okay. Mine.
You
She
give
doesn't
the piston
react
a
to that
yank,
at all.
And sure enough, it...
Okay. Take piston. Put piston. Oh, cough first. Piston and door.
Good thinking! Wedged in the door, the manual override control causes the piston to strain against the door. It pushes a few inches and seems to strain at that point.
Wilco!
Oh, hi, Stellar. What are you doing here?
There's no
Sense
time to talk, Roger.
of
We've got to get
urgency,
out of
Roger.
here now. 1, 2, 3.
You didn't really help, Stellar. Like, I was doing that anyways. You just showed up.
Just as you crash to the floor of the turbo shaft, the hydro riser piston gives way, and the
That's
door
just weird.
slams shut,
Like, why?
with Stellar
I-
still trapped inside. You claw and pull at the seams of the bulkhead door, but to no avail. Just then, you hear and feel an explosion, which seems to have come from behind the door.
Kablamo.
The door is sealed tight. You can hear no other noise after the ear ringing from the blast subsides.
My God, I can't believe this. It can't be happening. She was... I was...
Stellar! Streetcar named Desire reference.
It's hard to believe that this is the Hollow Suite. The setting is much like the graphics you've
believe it's
scanned
the
in the
Hollow
library
Cabana.
from
Thank you
those
very much.
planets more interesting in their climatic diversity. From the scenic jutting peaks, soft hills, and lake in the conjured distance to the lush pixelized growth of trees, flowers, and grass in the foreground, the holodeck has that sublime park-like perfection. Unfortunately, its serene beauty is sadly negated by the headstones and the solemn event about to occur, the laying to rest of your rescuer and true friend, Stellar Santiago. You are feeling as you have never felt before,
Stella,
perhaps helped along by the relatively short
Stella.
stints aboard the various ships,
Can't you
as
hear
well as
me
all too brief
yell?
friendships. You've been spared the emotional devastation of true loss by lack of attachment. This, however, is a different feeling, far different from anything you've ever experienced. You can't help but wonder how you'd act towards Stellar given a second chance. But
Oh
you
my
know that
gosh.
can never happen. She gave her life for you, and you will never be able to thank her.
So wordy.
Enough smarm already. Let's
This is
funeral.
so wordy.
Ladies and/or gentlemen, we assemble here today to honor the memory of a former crewmate, Lieutenant First Class Stella Santiago. Her unfortunate death takes place in the shadow of a new community, the dawning of a new life for the aged of our galaxy. Although death is never easy to accept, we must remember that the tragic accident which took her from our midst occurred while she was on duty. If a member of StarCon must perish for some reason, there is no more honorable way. It is part of the oath we recite and take to heart when we pledge our allegiance. I believe her friend, Janitor Second Class Roger Wilco, has a few words he'd like to say. Mr. Wilco?
Ew. Eulogy.
I only knew Stellar for a short time. I wish I, could have gotten to know her much better. To have had a deeper understanding of this, person. I was proud to have called friend. Of my friend, I can only say this. Of all the souls I have encountered in my cleaning, hers were the most scuff-resistant.
Alrighty. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think that might be a good spot to stop for the evening. We just had a big explosion, and it's always good to end on a high note. So let's see if we can find someone to go and raid. Let's see. Because I've been doing some longer streams lately, and then there isn't anyone I know who's on. Let's see here. Who do we have? You're welcome, Dragonlancer. You know what? Apparently, it is Eyes on Bees Frog's birthday. Oh, you're welcome, Boucher. Have a great night, everyone. And yeah, let's head on over to Eyes on Bee. If I could spell, that would be nice. /read. Boop. Oh, darn it. Works better if I don't accidentally hit an extra key. Oop. There we go. All right, everybody. Have a great night. I will see you next week, Sunday night to Monday morning, Eastern Standard Time for more. A Space Quest 6. Bye.